last year I remember it was beautiful weather. So, now we're inside and it's different circumstances, but hey, at least we can do something.
Yeah, and here's the nice thing. We can encourage people, because you are open for carryout, we can encourage people to come pick up some cans and they can try some fun recipe at home, right?
Heck yeah, we got a great recipe planned.
Okay, so tell me what you're going to be making for us today.
So we're going to be making a King Ruby shake. So King Ruby is our raspberry Berliner Weiss. It's a limited edition release that we just did. So we just canned it last weekend. And it's very simple. All it is the beer mixed with some vanilla ice cream, topped with maybe some fresh raspberries, and it is a boozy, delicious shake.
Ooh, I like that. So give me an idea of the flavoring. Is it more sour? Is it sweet?
So it's a Berliner Weiss, so it's not as sour as like a typical sour. It's just it's tart, but not like mouth puckering too tart. And then really, if I could describe it, I'd say if you could blow up a raspberry to the size of an apple and crunch into that raspberry, that's what it tastes like. With a little bit.
I like that description. Very nice.
Hi, I am Amanda, blend number 3 from Three Blends Brewing in South Haven, Michigan, and I am going to show you how to make a King Ruby shake with our raspberry beer.
And what qualifies you to be such a good shake maker, Amanda?
I worked here at Sherman Dairy Bar in South Haven for 2 summers, so I'm the pro scooper, and I'm very specific on how I like my shakes.
Exactly, great.
The easy part about this is the only thing you have to do differently from a normal shake is sub the beer for the milk. So I use about a third a cup of our raspberry beer, and you're just gonna pour that right in. Now I like my shakes thick, so I'm gonna fill this up with just plain vanilla ice cream. You probably could use a different flavor if you wanted to, a raspberry cheesecake. So there's 2 scoops, 3.
And no, she's not wearing gloves because she's just gonna drink this whole thing herself, let's be honest.
4 scoops. It's almost done. And
oh baby. We're gonna start zooming in here.
Yes. Now Carrie, when we had this before, she actually poured.
Yeah. Top it off with some more King Ruby,
some
okay?
King Ruby on top.
Don't let it go to waste here.
And then we can add some raspberries, and it's almost like a mixture of a raspberry shake and float with King Ruby. It's the king of all shakes, right?
Yeah, buddy.
We've wanted to experiment with booze shakes, but this is the first one that we tried just recently to test it out for this recipe. And maybe it should make an appearance on the menu because it was delicious. Although we wouldn't want kids to see their parents drinking shakes and be like, oh, that shake looks good. No. It's a boozy shake.
It's a boozy shake. I love it. So tell me about why you wanted to be involved with the Red Shoe Brew. And again, it's taking a different form right now, but what is your link to the Ronald McDonald House of Western Michigan? And why do you think it's important for you as a small business to be involved?
Yeah, well, we just think it's important to give back wherever we can, and it's a great event to just go. I lived in Grand Rapids for about 10 years, so I have a connection there to the community there still. So I thought it was a great opportunity for us to give back in Grand Rapids where I lived for 10 years.
Yeah. And what was your favorite part in the past of being involved with, the Red Shoe Brew, and what did it bring to you, and what opportunities came out of it?
Yeah, well, it's great because we're a new brewery and we're still pretty small. We're in South Haven. So Grand Rapids is still part of our audience that we're trying to reach, and it's a huge craft beer scene. So going there was just nice, and people are just so willing, so giving. Once you get there, everyone is just having a good time, and it's great that they can pair that with giving back to the Ronald McDonald House at the same time.
So, Carrie, if people want to get a hold of you, is there a good, go ahead and share with me your website, your social media platforms?
Sure. Our website is www.threeblondsbrewing.com. We're active on Facebook and Instagram. So it's Three Blondes Brewing on Facebook and at Three Blondes Brewing on Instagram.